In this lecture, let's discuss CSS box model in detail. CSS box model is very important when it comes to the design and layout of web pages. You need to understand the CSS box model to set the size of your elements. So, as per CSS box model, every element on a web page is a box, and the size of which can be decided by a number of properties. So, I have created an image to explain the CSS box model. Here you could see content, section, padding, border and margin. The core of the box is decided by the width and height of this content area. The width and height can be decided based on the value of display property, based on how much content it contains, and also by setting the width and height values explicitly. So this is the core of our box, content, which will be having width and height. Then padding is the space between the border and the content. So the dimensions of the box will grow outwards if you set values for padding and border. And the margin is the space outside the border, which will decide the space between different elements. So as per the box model, the height and width of an element is decided by these many properties, that is, the height and width of the content area, padding, border and margin. So if you want to calculate the total width of an element, you need to add the width of this content area, that is from here to here, then left and right padding values, left and right border values, as well as left and right margin values. That will decide the whole width of the element. Similarly, if you want to calculate the height of an element, you need to add the height of the content area, the top and bottom padding values, the top and bottom border values, and the top and bottom margin values. So we will see how we can set values for the width, height, padding, border and margin in following lectures. So as per CSS box model, every element on a web page is a rectangular box, the size of which will be determined by the height, width, padding values, border values and margin values. Margin is a space outside the border and padding is the space between the border and the content. When you set the width and height, you are actually setting the width and height of only the content area. So if you want to calculate the total area, you need to consider the values of margin, border, padding and height and width of the content area. We will see how to set the values for this height and width, padding, border and margin in the following lecture.